Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Torna the Golden Country. It's the finale today. I accidentally walked into the cutscene trigger because for some reason, just walking around in Torna triggers it. It looks as if we're almost ready to proceed with the evacuation. If it wasn't for all your support, we might never have been able to pull this off. You know what? You're thanking me. I'm a knight now, remember? And you know what else? I'm really starting to like this place. To see so many different walks of life here, it's a real melting pot. I noticed that. So many intertwining lives, all in one place together. I felt the same about the cities in Moradane. There's much to like about their urban environs. Why shorten that? Making me want to pay a visit now. We can all go together. We'll finish off Malos and take Hugo back home personally. We welcome you with open arms. The streets will be awash with cheer. I'd appreciate if we could skip any of the formal stuff. Hey, listen. Do you think we even stand a chance against Malos? I haven't a clue. His power seems so far off the charts I couldn't even guess. He still has his limits, and besides, Adam's never been able to handle me as effectively as he can now. That's right. Master Adam's more than prepared. Yeah, we got this. Come so far, may as well go see it through. Do you even know how remotely dangerous it is to be near Malos? Just tagging along with us, you're putting your lives on the line. Oh, and I suppose we've been perfectly safe up till now as well, have we? We know what we're getting into, okay? You don't know what you're talking about. Mithra, drop it. Let's head back to the inn, and a good night's sleep before the decisive battle. Alright. Which means I'm gonna go to the store. Core chips. Do they have upgraded ones? No, they don't. They just have the ones we had when we came in. Okay, let's look at the whatever supply I have from quests. That is not the right menu. Here we go. Ooh, that's pretty good. Yeah, I might put the same chip on Mithra though. Sure, why not? A little bit of an upgrade. Get EG on stronger. And Haze doesn't really have anything good. It's okay. That's fine. One final sweep of the affinity charts.
Our efforts are paying off.
Really should probably have done more of these. It'll be fine.
Think of the
It would.
Okay. That's good. Let's rest. Prepare for Malos. This is gonna go great.
Malos is heading for Torna's core. In the original configuration, the core is in the Titan's thorax.
But the Titan hasn't shown signs of transforming yet.
You think the Aegis is taking a nap or something?
That would be fortunate for us. That mountain ridge makes up the upper body. That's where the core should appear. It will take some time before the troops are organized. Let us go on ahead. We depart in the morning.
This sucks. House sitting in the capital. I want to go with you.
Here we go. Way lame.
The battle ahead is unlike any we've known before. Please remember that.
Jin, can't you tell them? I swear we won't get in the way.
No. In this battle, you'd be a distraction.
Ugh.
One way to put it.
Milton, you'll be a great help to Adam if you stay in the capital.
Come on, don't you get it? You're not hearing them. Okay? you'd be no help on the battlefield. In fact, protecting you from Malos would take all my energy. But hey, I mean, if you stay here and keep Mikhail out of trouble, we'll be able to fight the way we should. That's what they're saying.
I don't need looking after. Ah!
See?
You understand, don't you? What you need to do to help Adam?
Make me a promise that you'll kill Malos and bring Adam back no matter what.
Yeah, I promise.
Great. Then we each know what we have to do. Surprisingly diligent.
You need some help?
Nah, just killing time.
If you want to talk, I'm not sure I'm your guy.
Keeping a journal, huh? Bridget's into it too. Is that like a thing now?
Who knows? I am what I am, and so is she.
You know, when your driver dies, you'll return to your core. It feels kind of futile.
There's nothing strange about wanting to know who you used to be once you reawaken.
You can't be sure you'll even find it though, right?
Even so, nothing's for certain, but it's some hope at least. That's a Blade's lot.
But what's the point?
To keep the bond with your driver alive.
The bond?
I guess that's a little difficult for you to understand.
Hey, don't be mean. You make it sound like I have no heart. What?
What I meant was, the true connection that's meant for you, I don't think you'll find it here.
But Adam's my driver.
Sure, he is, but I feel it's not the same somehow.
Huh?
Your real affinity lies in the future, not in the time we're in now. I just feel that in my bones. Call it Blade's intuition.
Sounds kinda vague.
To change the subject, thanks for before.
For what?
I didn't expect it.
You're both so hopeless with the kids. So hopeless I couldn't just watch.
I'll consider myself told.
That's...
The Tornan Titan's true form.
Is Malos there?
There's no time. Keep moving.
Yeah, it's pretty urgent. We gotta go. Okay. So this is pretty... I'm not gonna... No. Cut down on that travel time. We gotta go. You couldn't tell. Malos is doing bad things. And we gotta get the heck over there and stop him. And we're gonna enter kind of a weird place. Because no Xenoblade game is complete without a gross flesh corridor. So we gotta go find this one. Right over here. Look at that. Crossing the desert, there's just a forest. Wow. I've actually never been here. I probably should have just walked over here and gotten fast travel. In my adventure time. This is the Loft Nature Preserve. It's got stuff in it. What's this?
This is becoming addictive.
That's probably for a quest. Okay. I'm gonna go over here. The Sacred Staircase. That's a really cool name for just some stairs. You can see the Titan. You can see the wing structures. You can almost see its head from here.
Malos will be waiting inside.
I believe so, but it's got me thinking. What is his aim in doing this? Can it just be carnage for its own sake?
Mithra, maybe you understand this better. As an Aegis.
No. I might have the same power, but that's all we have in common.
Could it be a reflection of something in the depths of Amalthus's mind, perhaps?
I really don't know.
Adam.
Let's go. We can't afford to give him any more time. I've got a bad feeling.
Okay, you say that, Adam, but I am going to go to camp real quick. All I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna look at this menu. I can get...
My cooking will make you howl for more.
Eh.
And that's a promise.
This one do? That's decent.
There. A cologne to covet.
This one do? Nah, probably not. What I can make... That's pretty good.
3, 2, 1, and pretty
Okay.
good. All
Okay.
things considered.
Just want to get pouch items, see what I can muster together.
I can still improve. I have to.
Okay. Throw those on. Should I wait until I'll probably wait until I'm right before the fight. Just in case I'm in here for a real long time. I don't want the pouch items to go kaput in the middle of the fight. Ah, look at this place. This looks cool. The next area doesn't. The next area is gross. There's no music here. In we go. So we got a lot going up. The upcoming Malos fight. He's kind of strong. He's level 50, so we are higher level than him. So that's nice. So hopefully it should be pretty easy. The last Malos fight was nothing. This one is a little bit different. Oh, look, here we are.
Ah, this is new.
Yeah, this place is...
Place would make a perfect base.
It's not the worst. Nothing can beat Bionis Interior. That is the probably the most disgusting location in the video game. It's got bone roads and things all over. I really don't care about the enemies here. Whoa. Oh yeah, I forgot. This whole area is just like over and over fights.
Spoiling for a fight. Happy to oblige.
Level 35, holy crap. Did nothing.
You read my mind. You're right over there. Can't just leave it there. I like the way you go. Leave it to me.
Here's eye patching. That's some damage ratio for canceling. Oh, I might use that. I didn't mess with Oxbows. I really didn't get to do a whole lot because I accidentally walked into the trigger for the start of the episode. A lot in here. Holy crap. A lot of hazy specials are AoE. Take out as fast as I can, switch over to the area. There we go. Okay, that's the first one down. We're gonna do that a couple more times. I don't remember how many more, but it's a few more. So we gotta go. Yeah, we got a while. This is a long walk. What am I doing? There we go. Okay. Now we're on the right track. I'm just wandering aimlessly. And none of these fights matter. I'm probably a little bit higher level than they intend you to be at this point. But I did all the quests. Like, you gotta do all those quests. I don't know. Not quite sure how they expect you to get to community level 4 without doing all the quests.
This place would make a perfect base of
Pretty
operations.
strong. I have to get over to this thing. So I can turn off the door in my way. Around. Actually, I can't. Oh. What am I supposed to do? Oh, it's right there. Is this right? Is this what I used already? I don't know what I'm doing. No, this is different. I'm so confused. I don't know what I've done. Okay, it's that. There it is. It's right here. This one should definitely take me where I need to go, right? Yes, okay.
I think we've been spotted.
Okay, just another board fight. Shouldn't really be any harder than the last one.
Thank you, Bring the pain.
Ow.
We'll do what must be done. Take them out one at a time and we'll be fine. Take this. Midnight got it. Snow blast.
Whoa, I'm getting some trade drops in this one. I've died. You did a lot of damage to me. I was a special, couldn't switch. That's dumb. That's happened a lot. Oh, there's more. Okay, we're doing good. Okay. One down. Another one of these big guys left, and then a little lemon. Okay, I did that. That was easy enough. Now how do I get... Just over here. Nothing's gone too terribly. I did die, but I got revived immediately after. Nothing was super terrible. So that's good. Let's go through here. This guy looks freaky. It's fine. Is this the end of the flesh room? Probably not. No, there's still a layer above us. Almost, though. Yeah.
Well, here we are.
I say we rest a bit. Who's in?
Because there's... Yeah, we gotta get all the antibodies broken so we can get to that door. Over there. Right here. There's a yellow one that gets us to the blue one. So we gotta break the yellow one, which is somewhere over there.
Well, here we are.
I say we rest a bit. Who's in?
Do I have enemy aggro turned off? I think I might have enemy aggro turned off. I think I did that for the sake of getting quests done without being stopped constantly. There's the yellow one. That makes sense if enemy aggro is turned off. I feel like a lot of these things should be fighting me. This is like this is the final dungeon. We're done, right? I have no more dungeons after this. Like at all. This is the final episode of Torna. The only Xenoblade game I haven't played yet that's out is X. That episodes of that would have already gone up because that was a weird one. That series is weird. But I'll get to it. That's the last thing I have to record, and that game doesn't have dungeons, so. Almost done. Just one game left for me. This will be the second to last video before 3, right? I think. This should go up the Wednesday before the game comes out. And then the day after that, the Thursday, will be the finale of 2. And then we'll start 3, which is awesome. And that's nice. It is nowhere near that for me. Today is the 18th of June, as I am recording this, which is pretty far out from the 27th of July. Nice. Cancel that one. Again. Switch. Okay. There we go. Uh-oh. There was another wave. Okay, I definitely need to pick up the knock then. Holy crap. Okay, this is getting a little bit more dire. Okay, this one's almost down. Whoa.
I am so very sorry. Hey,
Could have been a bit more gentle.
Okay. Yeah, now it is hard to keep up with the spike damage. Luckily, it's just when they're enraged. Pick up Adam. No worries, him.
I can't get through.
Well, focus on the same guy.
I need your help here again.
Good. I'm with you. Midnight Sun!
Healing, okay. Ooh. Yeah, the spikes are really strong now. Here we go. Ooh. Okay, now that door's open. So we can go around and do the last one. Yikes.
That was a nice change of pace.
All right, remind me why we're here again?
And I'm pretty sure just through that door is the final boss. Hopefully. But now, it has been a while since I played through Torna.
Spoiling for a fight. Happy to apply.
Okay, starting out simple, that's nice. I did not cancel that properly.
Got this. Round cutter. I shall drive them away from
Just zero blade. Preparation has paid off.
well, now then.
Just
My back.
open wide.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
Like we're Star slap. Got it. Poised and ready. I shall not fail. Legit. Got it. Open wide. We'll do what must be done. Do or die.
Okay, heal. Uh-oh. One of the guy, I was talking about this guy earlier. He looked freaky. No, we're fighting him. He came back to make sure I was sorry, which I'm not. He's gonna die easily, probably. It's a lightning. Switch over to Adam. Ah! Oh, what happened again?
I stand ready.
Adam, get back.
Moving on up.
We should stay conscious of our image. Fair enough.
Ow, I was trying to heal. Why do spikes have to be AoE in this game?
Thanks to you, Loft. It's not working out.
It doesn't make any sense. Fine. We'll just keep chain reviving.
Very sorry.
Rise, Laura.
Thanks. You're always there.
I can't get into it at all. Please, fall down.
I'm fine. Just fine.
Ah, okay, well I tried.
We're not done yet.
I gotta go on the back here, come on. Couldn't just put me right before the stone. Okay. That's fine. We'll just do it again. It wasn't that bad, I just lost control of the spikes, and I died.
Spoiling for a fight. Happy to oblige. Spinning wheel.
Slow down. Round cutter. My senses are heightened.
You read my mind.
You're wide open.
Elemental attack.
No blast.
Dream team confirmed.
Exemplary wide open.
Do not let up.
My friend,
With you there.
Richard Mine fatigue. You're wide open. Do what must be done.
Let me magnify
There we go.
Ready to unleash an elemental attack. Okay, I'll give you a hand. Take this. I need your help here, Jin.
I'm with you. Midnight Sun. Nicely done. You're wide open. Snow blast. Breaking wind. Got it. Star slash.
Fighting for the fray.
Ice open wide. You missed.
There we go. Ooh,
You're wide open. Catch.
get on there. Small ones first.
My friend, Richard Mine fatigue.
Okie dokie. My mind feels keep going. Don't lose your flow. I now will fight lightning and buster.
Nice. Okay. Whole bunch of HP potions. All the ads are gone.
We've angered them. Hold the front line. I need your help here, Jin.
Midnight Sun.
I'll give you a hand. Let me magnify that for you.
There we go. That was easy. Just had to burst him down. Real good damage. I'll walk. Make sure this is the final thing I have to do before I throw pouch items on. Oh, it's got red lights. Yeah, this looks pretty final. Oh, they're just fire. That's not nearly as cool as I thought it was. Oh, it's storming now.
We made it. Good stuff.
Yeah, that's the end right
so
there.
bad.
Okay. Pouch items. What do I have? That's pretty good.
What a fascinating.
Oh.
I'm quite a fan
See that.
of
We'll
these.
be using
Uh,
specials quite frequently. Are any desserts, do I? No. That's pretty good. Okay. Let's go. No, this is close. I can sense him. This is it then, the final battle. Shall we do? We may never get another chance like this. Yeah. To go any further. Final battle begins. Alright. Then I too think this is time for us to make a stand. Think only of battle, Majesty. Bridget and I are here to protect you to the end. Let's go. Trust you with my life. I will write this battle in my journal. It'll be a story for the ages. Who needs modesty, eh, Aegis? Though I suppose you of all people probably don't come to think of it. Malus and I will be evenly matched, but with you all by my side it tips the balance. He's got no one but himself to rely on, and that's why he's going down. Yeah, we're going to defeat Malus with the power of friendship. And think about it, I can't help feeling the slightest twinge of pity for our ideal quester. Sorry, but if I sympathize with Minoth, I couldn't imagine having to be the blade of such a horrid man. It's true, the rest of us are lucky to have such caring drivers like Laura. Well, if you know, we're just lucky to have such little companions by our side, Jin. Yeah. Alright. Let's beat the crap out of Malus. This shouldn't be that bad. Hopefully.
You got here fast. I thought you'd jump ship with the rest of the rats.
Tornans are braver than you think, Malos. Nobody here is scared of you.
Look!
Yes, I can see it. "10 minutes to go. 10 minutes before my gargoyles overrun the core entirely. If you can take me down, that means you win. If you can't, well, end of story.
Aren't you smug?
We were born into the stinking world. Might as well have some fun. Life or death? Not much of a choice. But you gotta choose, partner.
Okay, here we go.
Ready to put another win under our belts?
So this fight, he's got backup, so we're just gonna go ahead and beat these guys down. They're just Artifice Colossus. They're nothing super special. I think they're pretty much the same enemies that he summons in his main game's final boss fight as well. So. He's not very... kind of sticks to the same tricks every game, doesn't he? As you can see, we're kind of doing a whole lot of damage to these guys. These shouldn't take that long. The big problem is that fighting them distracts us from Malus, who is very strong. Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's focus on this next one. Ouch.
I'm with you.
Okay, that one's down. Malos time. He's not really that much different from the last fight. Just a big, strong enemy. We're gonna burn him down pretty much all the same. And with our specials, try to get as many element points as possible so we can get ourselves a full burst and a chain attack. He does have another buster now, which is pretty strong. Oh, okay. Good. Ouch. Okay, it's fine. I think all I need now is wind. So as soon as haze goes up again, switch over. Nope, that's bad. Okay. When he shackled blades, no! Oh, and apparently, okay, the AI doesn't know they can switch, so we've lost. Okay. There we go. Something. Can't do much. Can't heal. Well, this is interesting.
Don't you know who I am? We should stay conscious of our energy levels.
There we go. I need... a part of the chain attack meter to get Adam up so we can actually do damage.
Don't you know who I am? Healing ready is the key to ensuring victory. No more running amok. Parties are ready.
Hey, Adam's up. So we put up armor. Am I gonna win this accidentally?
Ready to go.
Right. Don't you know who I am? Come on.
No more running amok. Who do you think I am? We should stay conscious of our I will feel stronger still.
More power? Don't mind if I do.
More water to my mill.
Do you really care for this world that much?
Adam, the gargoyles!
I see them, but... What's wrong? That all you got?
Oh, I got plenty. I think it's time to smash your toys.
Huh?
Ophion! You know, preparation is everything, Malos.
Nice. That's my partner. Shame you only have one. It won't be enough.
You hit them in the clouds?
Preparation is everything. Like you said, partner.
Ophion!
Hold firm. He's coming.
You got something to say?
Why the damn bloodlust?
I've told you before. The humans built the bonfire. All I did was help them light it.
Enough sophistry.
Oh, yeah? Are you a blade or not? You know it as well as I do. What humans are really like. You think they're all like your precious driver?
Malos!
Oh, you summoned Siren. Then let me add to the mix too.
Okay.
Ready to put another win under our belts?
Here we go.
If I have to.
This time around, we got some special rules in this fight. Nothing super crazy. We have replaced chain attacks with big blams from Siren. It won't do damage to Malos. What we have to do instead, we'll do it enough times to get to level 4, I believe. Now once we hit level 4, we win. The gimmick this time though is that Malas also has a party gauge, and we have to get ours fiddled before he does. Every time one of us does our Siren Blam, it resets the others to 0, locks it for a little bit. That's good. Just gotta keep attacking until we can get back to the herd. Got our first one. This will not Malas' Siren down for a while. We'll be able to do more damage. We already have a massive amount of our party gauge filled from doing that driver combo. This is now no longer Loft. Okay, there we go. A little bit of pain there. Keep it up. Come on. There we go. Okay, there's a level 2. Ouch. Nice. Got him. Okay, that should... Yeah, that filled up our party gauge a whole lot. A little bit more. Whoa, that exploded. Dang it. Shouldn't have switched over. Oh, there we go. Ouch. Good healing, nice. That's not good. I'm low on health, but I can get my level 4 up. Okay. Oh, I'm probably not gonna be able to get my party gauge. Dang it. I can get level 4 without him doing any of his chain attacks if he's really good. No, there it goes. That's not good. We still have a massive lead though, so I doubt he'll be able to pull this out.
I need your help here, Jin.
Good. I'm with you.
Ouch. Yeah, okay, we're really close to getting it fully charged. There's no way he beats us now. Sorry, Malas. Woo! Okay. That was rough. For me at least, I had a little bit of an experience. This fight though has been pretty easy. That's a lot of damage. Oh yeah, look, I thought we've never done lightning this whole fight. Interesting. Yeah, so now that we did that, we have unlocked chain attacks. And no chain attack, there we go. And that's the end, there's no way Malice lives to this. I don't really care. For Laura, we can...
This is the part I like most.
Here we go.
Plenty more where that came from.
Let's go Jin.
I need you up front.
open wide. Emperor Hugo.
Don't you know who I am? Obstinate thing. Away.
Okay, it's 3 orbs. Gotta break 2 more. Number 3 again.
Be my guest, Digion.
Obstinate thing. If I must.
Your turn, Adam.
Full burst. All right. Yeah, sorry, Malas.
Aggravating little. If I must.
Adam?
For my paw.
Holy crap.
I will go
That's a lot of damage.
with that. The future is within our grasp. More water to my mill.
Oh, you ain't seen nothing yet, Mithra! Good show! But I know you've got more! Let it all out, Mithra! Stop holding out on me! Can't do it. I can bring it out of you!
The town. This can't be real.
Milton!
Mithra? What is that? Show me what you got, Mithra! Do it! Make me proud! Wait! Mithra! You can't!
What is happening?
This is a battle between the Aegises.
What the? Mithra? That's it! Perfect! That's the power that our father gave us! It's what the world has cried for since its birth! Me, you, we're here to give them what they want!
No, you're wrong. I don't.
Really? Then I'll just have to claim all the destruction for myself!
I just want to save.
Our nation, our people.
My brother, we must flee before we lose the ground beneath our feet. Did you heed me, brother? Brother! My brother!
Adam, I commend my people to you.
Jin? Hayes? Where? Adam? Everyone? Hugo. Mikhail! No. You're leaving?
Yes. The Royal Spirit Crucible is in Lefthyria. I believe it'll keep this sealed.
I see.
I have a request for you. I hear that a militia squad is evacuated to Specia. Give them a message from me. Once things are calm, they should come to Lefthyria. Okay?
Understood. I'll do it.
What is that?
Caught up with you at last, Laura.
How do you know my name?
It knows human speech.
But it's not a blade.
Gort? What happened to you?
It hurt. Oh, the pain. It hurt when you cut my bloody arm off. Hmm? Is this my arm? Hey, I have an arm. It still hurts, though. It throbs and it throbs and it just doesn't stop.
I can't make sense of this.
He's lost his mind.
I don't think so. He seems ecstatic.
I'll use your blood as a balm for my wounds. How about it? Sound fair? Yeah! I'll start with you. You torn blade. I'm paying you back for cutting my arms off, you dog! I'll have me arms back. And I think I deserve some interest too. I'll take your ears and nose as well. But first, I'll get your blood for my medicine. Then it'll be your turn, Laura. It's your meddling that did this to me after all. It was you and your bitch mother. I knew I should have gotten myself a decent woman. It's your bastard fault. Think you're gonna die quick? Nah, I'm gonna enjoy watching you suffer.
I will not let you insult my mother like that.
Huh? Hurts to hear the truth, don't it?
You think you can pass judgment on my mother? You don't know us!
Leave it, Laura. Trying to talk to him is a waste of time.
He's right. No more mercy. This creature is beyond help.
Jin. Hayes. You're right. I won't waste my mercy on him. But I will end his pain.
Excellent! I'll have me some primetime entertainment with you, girl. Hope you're a screamer, Laura!
Heads up, people!
Stay with the flow of battle. If I must. For my pawn. Doing that. Hey.
There.
For my bonds. Away. Away.
Come on! I need your help here, Jin.
Good. I'm with you. Midnight Sun! Away. Away. Never again.
Let's heal up. Gotcha!
For my bonds. Away. For my bonds.
Gotcha! I need your help here, Jin.
Good. I'm with you. Midnight Sun!
Don't be so reckless.
I'm not done here. for my pawn.
I still want it. I still wanted to play.
Shameless. To the very end. You can rest easy now, Mother.
Somebody turned Gort into that horrible thing.
Did they mean to kill us?
I don't know. But Malos dying won't necessarily be enough to bring peace to the world. That I am certain of.
As long as there are people.
There'll always be strife, I suppose.
Don't say that. Things can change. There's always hope. Don't you think, Jin?
Yes, you're right. As long as blades and humans are bonded to each other.
Surely, someday.
In the course of a lifetime, a man will see uncountable meetings and partings. Yet, as your life's candle sputters and dies, whose face is it that rises to greet you? Happy is the man who can sleep in the comfort of the smile he sees then. No, I don't wish for forever. Even just for one moment. It's enough if it's with her. And yet, what is the man to do who has not been afforded that chance? The road stretches on without end. I cannot but walk down it. As long as I keep walking, I can hold out hope that one day the time may come when I see her smile again. That hope keeps me afloat.
You won't come back?
This is the road I must walk. Our paths won't cross. But should we, in fact, ever meet again? On that day,